Hello, welcome back. Now we're going to move on to the cash disbursement schedule, specifically the cash payments schedule. Now, one thing that you'll note is that while the cash receipts section was for tracking the cash collections of accounts receivable, the cash payments schedule will focus on our cash payments based on our payables balance. So these are mostly amounts that we owe to vendors, usually for our direct material purchases. The format is very similar to the format that we just did for the cash collections. So here was cash collections. It's going to be honestly nearly identical for cash payments. Just the header is going to be different. So we'll go ahead and jump right into putting some data into it, and we will continue to use Outdoorsies as our example. So go ahead and pull up your Outdoorsies. Item E for preparing financial budgets, and we're going to now use the data in number 2. Direct material purchases for December amounted to $309,900. January purchases were $459,500. The company pays 70% in cash in the month of purchase, and the balance is paid in the following month. So it takes 2 months for the company to fully pay its vendors, whereas it took 3 months for our customers to fully pay us our cash. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and get that set up. Again, the format is up to the company because this is an internal working paper that's never seen by the public. So whatever format best serves the needs of management, that's the one they will use. I'll follow the one format that's given in the chapter. So name of the company, cash, payments, schedule, and we said this was for the quarter. Quarter ended March 31st, 2020. Alrighty, so similar to our cash collection schedule that we did for Outdoorsies. Here's Outdoorsies cash collection schedule. It's going to be very similar for cash payments. We'll have the month of purchase, the purchase amount, and then our 2 months. 3 months. Alrighty, so the month of purchase, the purchase amount, and then since it's for the quarter, the first quarter, we'll have January, Feb, and March. Okay, in the month of January, we will be paying our January accounts payable to our vendors in the amount of 70%. We're also going to be paying the previous month, 30%. Right? Just like in our cash collections, for January we had 3 months because it took us 3 months to collect our AR. Here we're going to have 2 months in January. We will have December purchase being paid fully and January being paid 70%. Alright, the purchase amounts were given to us because we did not prepare a direct material purchases budget. If we had prepared the direct materials budget, that's where we would have obtained these amounts. All right, so for December, $309,900, January $459,500. So in the month of January, we will pay our vendors 70% of what we owe for this month. We will pay them 30% for last month's purchases. So that gives us $92,970, that's 30% of the $309. 70% of the $459 gives us $321,650. All right, continue on. February purchases given $504,800. So in the month of February, we'll be paying 70% of that, and we will pay off the remaining 30% we owe from January. So go ahead and do that math. 30% of the $459 is $137,850. Or you could have just done $459 minus the $321 since that's what's remaining, and it takes us 2 months to fully pay it off. So the sum of these two should equal that. 70% of the $504, $350, $360. Moving on to March. March purchases are given as $542, $100. So in the month of purchase, we will pay 70%, and in March we will pay 30% of February. 30% of February is $151, $440. That should equal. And then March 70% would be $379, $470. All right, let's total it all up so we can get total payments. In cash in January, add it up, we should get $414,620, $491,210, and then $539.10. So you've now successfully completed a cash payments schedule. Later on, tomorrow's video, we'll start preparing the overall cash budget, because again, we've just done one part of cash receipts. We've just done one part of cash disbursements. Granted, it is the biggest part of those sections, but we'll wrap it all together in tomorrow's video for the entire cash budget. So hang on to the work that you did for Outdoorsies, because we will need that later on. And make sure that you prepare the participation assignment for today, which is going to be to prepare a cash payments schedule. All right, see you later.